Well, the cascade of visitors has certainly begun. Our season for visitors is in full swing now, and we have experienced many weeks of amazing visits with friends and family, finally coming down to visit us and see firsthand what we've been raving about so highly for so long.
12 hours and she's already screwed it up.
Guys, before we get too far into the video, just wanted to say welcome back and thanks very much for tuning in, and especially thanks if you subscribed. And if not, please consider doing so. It's actually really helpful for us. Moorea in this whole area is full of unspeakable beauty, carved effortlessly by time and natural forces from deep within the earth. And since being here, we have seen incredible sights, both above and below the surface that we now call home. But the one thing that we purposely held back from the last few videos is one of the best things about this area. Definitely one of the main reasons we are here, and something that certainly warrants its own separate video, and that's the whales here in Moorea. Moorea is one of the few places in the whole world that you can not only see these huge creatures up close, but moreover we're allowed in the water with them, and this is the season for them to be here in great numbers, where they come to give birth, to mate, and most importantly, to rest before making the arduous journey south to Antarctica, where they spend the majority of the year feeding during the southern summer season. So we have about 2 to 3 short months to enjoy their company before they all disappear till next season. $7.50 people, look alive.
Look alive. I'm alive.
Likes on my last post. Oh, you
Pre-gaming?
But you missed
Pre-game.
the pop?
This will help.
Dude.
2 successful whale
Whale
daying.
day.
Woo!
Let's go.
Should we all make a whale noise?
Whale of a tail.
Thank God we speak whale.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I think it's really gonna help.
It's totally gonna help.
Ooh, here we go.
Let's go find some whales.
Let's do this. Look
Hi,
alive, people.
Zombie!
Good morning.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Man, it was an absolutely stunning day. So perfectly ideal for a whale watching excursion out of the protection of the inner bay and into the deep blue where the whales generally congregate. First, of course, was a safety speech from the captain and some general information about the whales to keep all parties safe while out in their backyard.
Welcome aboard, guys. So my name is Maui, and this is Rahui. So we're going for a half day whale watching today, huh?
Yeah.
Is it the first time you're going whale watching, or you've been out already? Huh?
Yeah.
So that's all the species of whales we can find in French Polynesia, and this is all the species of dolphins. Huh?
We were very happy to see how serious this tour took the safety and comfort of the whales. After all, it is us who are guests in their home, not the other way around.
We can't force the interaction, guys, okay? If the whale comes to us, we don't move. You know, she comes and perfect. But we don't force the interaction, especially...
And of course, keeping the whales happy and healthy is paramount to Erica and I. And we know by doing so, we not only create safe diving interactions for us all, including the whales, but also help create an environment where we can all continue to dive with them well into the future.
What's important, guys, what we have make a good interaction is our discretion in the water. That's really important, okay? So
Be polite because it's their home,
exactly, be respectful, huh?
not ours.
Stay always close to the guy. This is really important, and stay in couples.
They're really shallow right now. This could be okay. Man, what an experience. It was such a rare and humbling experience to actually be in the water with these gentle giants, viewing and interacting with them in their natural habitat up close like this, and the uniqueness of this moment had us all on such a high. The mother and calf often don't travel very far, so it was likely that we could get a second pass with them, and we were all happy to hang around right here and see if the duo chose to return and investigate us once again. These animals are simply magnificent. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and words could never do these moments justice. It's just so rare for humans to share much time or space with any wild animals in this modern world, and certainly not ones of this size. Think of this experience as kind of like going to an African safari and getting to walk right out on the plains, right up to an elephant or elephants, and having them accept your presence, look at you, and watch you with wonder, clearly curious about you as well, and then eventually moving on with their day. As unlikely an encounter like that, of that caliber, would be, it's possible here, and only a number of other places on the planet. And just like here, most likely it's been made possible by some very smart and very dedicated individuals who were motivated to establish an environment where it was safe for both the humans and the whales to share some moments beneath the surface. And here in Moorea, it is largely due to the work of a marine biologist named Dr. Michael Poole. Now, we have seen some insanely beautiful moments with these local humpback whales over the last few months being in and around the waters of Moorea, but at the same time we have witnessed quite a few of what we would consider questionable movements or acts by other boaters and visitors here. Now that we have experienced a tour with a professional and knowledgeable local guide who outlined the specific rules for these interactions, we know definitively that many others have indeed broken the laws or at least pushed the boundaries of the regulations. This is likely due to a lack of knowledge and not outright disregard or disrespect, we hope. But regardless of intent or cause, this behavior negatively impacts the whales' comfort here, in a location that is so vital to their growth cycle and biorhythm, and in turn can only damage our ability to continue this privilege of being among them in the water. So we want to share with future boaters and visitors of any kind what it takes to keep these majestic animals safe and comfortable in their short but crucial time here. And lucky for us and you, we were fortunate enough to be able to have Dr. Michael Poole over to our boat for lunch and to talk to him a bit about his work and the regulations that he wrote and eventually got passed into law.
So the legislation that we have here in French Polynesia for our whales is in that regard, is to protect these whales that were wiped out in the 20th century by...
This man is a legend in the marine biology world and quite literally wrote the book on proper whale interactions and etiquette while in the water with them, and he spearheaded the movement to get these guidelines written into legislation here in French Polynesia. It was great to have him explain the rules and exactly why they are so important, the bullet points of which I want to share right now.
So what were the rules that I wrote and were accepted by our government? Well, the first is you have to have a license, a government-issued license to do...
Remember, it's only in our best interest to adhere to these rules. They are not only to protect the whales, but very much the people also, as well as securing our future to continue to be allowed in the water with these whales. If enough of the rules get broken often enough, the very first thing to happen will be for the local governments to end all swimming tours. A very sad but very real consequence of not behaving properly while as a guest here.
40 boats, but it could be that if, if each company is allowed to have their 2 boats in 60 kilometers of coastline.
Oh my gosh.
And so even if the whales were evenly distributed around the entire island, that's still a boat every, kilometer. No, we don't need to shut down whale watching at all. We don't need to shut down putting people in the water. It just needs to be done in the very best way possible.
Yeah, it needs to be a little bit more regulated.
What
Yes.
you've done and you.
Yes.
Well, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time
You're
to come and
welcome.
do this. I know for you, whale season is very busy,
Yes.
and if you're not doing the whale tours, you are.
Come on, let's go, we're missing the sunset!
Go! Go, people!
You don't need to cover up. You need to get on the boat.
You're married to them.
Well, today's a little sad. We're saying goodbye to our final guests. We dropped off the other 2 a couple days ago. We've all had a great time though.
The weather was perfect.
Oh man, the weather and the
whole
water
trip.
were so perfect.
Yeah, so we had a really lovely time. Now, for us, it's like crack down time.
Yep. We have
Pump out some videos,
And
go
then-
to Annapolis.
Yep. We're gonna be busy. It does not stop. There's no rest for the wicked.
But we had a good time.
We had a great time, you guys.
Yeah, best time ever.
Seriously, it's been amazing.
Awesome.
We are already planning our
The
next
next one.
trip.
Ah, yeah, that's what I like to hear.
That's how you know it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we take the ferry over and drop them off on Tahiti, kind of the mainland, even though it's just an island. And then back to work.
Hi guys. Don't go.
No.
You guys.
Love ya.
No. We had a really good trip. Thank you for coming.
Super.
Yeah. Come back soon now.
All right, let's go take a nap.
It is going to be difficult to leave this paradise, especially for such a cold place. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Yeah, but honey, it's a boat show.
I do love boat shows.
And I had FOMO for last year.
Yeah, that's true.
So
we're making up for it this year.
yeah, exactly. Just covering a lot more miles.
Yeah,
Maybe
a lot more miles.
maybe we'll get the award for
Furthest traveled.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're up there.
We're hopeful.
We're up there.
We're
Man.
winners in any book, really.
Yeah. Look at this real quick. Gorgeous. So, we're off today.
Yeah, actually, we are leaving for Annapolis.
For
We
3-day travel to get there, pretty
yeah,
sure.
pretty much.
Then
We're
we spent 3
leaving.
days there and 2 days to get back.
He'll cover it. Is that it?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I don't know what else to say. We're just going to the boat show. We're so
Can't
excited.
wait. Except for the 17 days of travel
Oh
to get
my
there.
god, you sound like an old person.
I do?
Yeah.
I don't think I do. I think a young person can complain about a lot of travel.
That's all we do, though. All we do is travel. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Oh yeah? I love those little fucking Amazon.
Thanks, Josh, for looking after our boat.
Hey.
We'll bring you back some peanut butter whiskey.
Oh, yeah?
If we can find it.
Yeah, nothing costume.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, Bob. You'll be okay. Josh will take good care of you. See the bottom, Josh? How dirty it is? If you don't mind, just like...
Just the white?
Yeah,
Don't touch the bottom thing.
everything underneath, just give it a good clean. The props, you can go for it. Yeah.
Use the green scrubbies on
Oh God. Okay, never mind.
We have checked into this cute little room, Airbnb. Got fresh flowers everywhere. Like it smells so nice. So we're here literally for the night, and we're gonna go grab some food, go to bed, and wake up early and
Road Jack.
hit the road, the plane to Annapolis.
Are you ready for dinner?
I'm ready for dinner. Let's go.
What are you looking at?
The coffee. I can't wait for the morning. I love mornings.
What's this coffee?
Who knows?
Just a little espresso.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I know. I can't sleep. I'm so excited.
Paul, you're gonna fall asleep in 2 seconds and be like. No, we have to get up super early and catch a flight. We've got how many flights till we get? So we go Tahiti to LA, LA to Vegas, Vegas to Baltimore. I just added another one, but there's a lot of flights in there.
It's gonna be a long day. That's all I know.
It's gonna be a long day.
It's actually, we take off tomorrow at 7 and we land in Maryland at 7 a.m. the next day.
What's today's Tuesday? We fly Wednesday. We get in Baltimore
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning. We're doing some weird time travel stuff.
Let's go.
Good day.
Alright, it's time. Let's go. This nice warm-up walk before we sit on a plane for 24 hours.
Woo!
We made Vegas. We're a little late. We sat on the tarmac for a while, so we got a tight
Actually longer
connection.
than we had the flight.
I know, yeah. So now we got a tight connection on our last leg.
Right next door. Last leg.
Overnight to Maryland.
Oh, we made it to Baltimore, baby.
We're here.
We're here.
It's early. It's still kind of dark out.
Yeah.
But luckily I have a cousin, so she's picking us up and taking us straight to the boat show.
Yeah, it's so nice that you have family that live in this area.
I know. It is.
Go, go, go. Do the front one.
Hello!
Hi. Oh my gosh, is this all you have? Yes. Oh my gosh. I love the
Rain, though.
I know.
What the heck?
I know. It's tough to walk around when it's raining.
I'm not 100% sure exactly what we expected from this event. We just hoped to meet a bunch of fans and definitely our Patreons. Thank you guys, by the way, you're all stars in our book. And hopefully get to rub shoulders with some other channels, as many of them were original inspiration for us prior to leaving on our own trip. This is so cool. Not only do we just love boats, but we're just meeting so many people.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Like these cheeks
Yeah,
hurt
just-
already.
Yeah, it's so much fun. We're having a blast. So now we're going to do our first talk, or meet and greet. What do you call it? Meet and greet, yeah. So we're on our way, our very first one. We do one every day, except for Sunday. And that's it. If I'm honest, there was a tiny part of me that worried that we may be kind of unknowns here. After all, we're nowhere near the size of many of these other channels, but that was not the case.
Now you know it's real. Woo! You have the only signed copy.
Dig it, dude. I dig it.
I love it. I'm wearing it
You
all
look
day.
sharp. Yeah, bro. It was 100 miles an hour right out of the gate. People actually lined up to say hi. Whew, it was incredible. And not a bad place to sling some merch either. Of course, not all visitors to our booth were strangers. And as sailors often do, we were soon sharing some rum and drinks inside the show.
Cheers! Colorado!
Which didn't take very long to turn to drinks outside the show, and bar hopping a bit around this old classic mariner town. It was a super fun night, mixed with friends old and new. And even some random fans showing their true dedication to WEsail. God bless you.
Come on!
Come on. They take forever with the order.
Well done. You too, thank you. All right, day two.
Day two. I'm feeling a little bit better after getting some sleep.
Absolutely. My excitement is still overpowering my exhaustion, so
That's good.
I love boats.
And today's nicer. I'm wearing shorts and no jacket.
Ah, where'd you go?
So hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah, it is a beautiful day. Yeah, it was right back to it on day two, but even more people recognizing us or coming by the booth to say hello. It was fantastic to meet everyone, and seeing firsthand how we've been able to entertain and even inspire others filled our hearts, and it left us feeling inspired to keep at the videos and even work to improve anywhere we can. Wow, what a day.
What a day.
A lot of
Day
energy.
two, lots going on. Weather
A lot of
was
people.
so much better.
Yeah, beautiful day. Beautiful boats. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're
Stuart's just
having
boat fiends.
a really good time. We're about to go to the International Cruisers Party, and it's an open bar. That's pretty much the only reason why we came here. But we need to get some food before things get weird.
Lay a base.
Yeah, things
Base
are gonna
layer
get
down.
weird, and
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go from there.
Yeah.
Like I said, things got weird.
Turn off the light.
Oh my god.
So tired. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but it was a good time.
Yeah, we're really excited. Thanks everybody.
Good time. Turn out the light.
Good night.
Good night.
What a night.
Good morning.
We basically woke up and rolled out of bed and came down here.
Oh my god. I told you last night was gonna get weird.
Both of our voices are hoarse.
Yeah.
We got home about 3 a.m. I think.
Yeah,
it was
all right.
awesome. It was so much fun. It was hilarious. But we're paying for it now.
We're paying for it now. We're heading back to the show.
Listen to you.
I know. I got the sexy phlegm voice.
Yeah, you do.
But we are here early, right when the show is open. But this means
We're the
we
first
have
ones up.
all day to either rest or just start all over.
Yeah, we're gonna rest. That's what we're gonna do.
Maybe we'll even take a swig of this.
Glass and all.
Go time.
Go. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Yeah, thank you.
Morning.
Morning.
Okay, you got it now.
Morning.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We had finally begun to settle into the rush and excitement of this show, and we're really enjoying all the positive energy we were being shown. And we had one more booth slot to meet people before our mini Patreon meetup in just a few hours.
Nice to meet you guys. Yeah, same here. Thank you for coming by, okay?
Yeah. See you guys.
All right, we're on our way to the Woodwind.
We're sailing the Woodwind, and
We got our entourage.
posse.
And we got a lot of wind.
Yeah, we got a lot of wind.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
The Woodwind is one of 2 large classic sailing yachts that have been built and entered into service here in the Chesapeake Bay for day charters. One of which was actually cast for the sailing scenes in the movie Wedding Crashers, so it was a perfect place for us to host our Patreon meetup.
Why, thank you.
What's rule number 1?
Party.
What's rule number 2?
Hey, don't fall off the boat.
Welcome aboard. Come on.
The sun was out, the wind was strong, and we simply cannot think of a more perfect place to get together with Patreons and to get to chat away for a few hours during a fantastic afternoon. Thank you for all those who made it to this event, and by doing so, made our whole trip.
How you doing, honey?
Super. A little tired, but it's to be expected. A little crazier than we had hoped. No, clearly I've lost my voice. Well, it's our last day here in Annapolis, and I don't even know how to describe all the things that has gone on or what we've felt.
It's been way above what we
Yeah.
expected, and super worth coming. I was kind of on the fence at first.
Yeah,
and
but I'm so glad we did because
Yeah.
we've got to meet a lot of people who have been commenting and following our journey and sending us messages, and it's great to finally put a face to the name and actually meet you. And this is our only quiet time to get into the Uber before we head back to the show.
We
So,
just want to say thank you
thank
guys
you
so
guys.
much. All right, this has been nuts. It's just every day, all the energy here, all the people we love. We love getting stopped.
been so
Everybody
much
saying
fun.
hi,
Oh, wait,
saying
hold on.
hi to people,
Hold on.
saying goodbye to people.
Say bye. You're leaving.
Yeah, kind of. No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
miss this prank,
I
guys.
know, it's a good one.
I don't have any on me now.
Oh, we win!
I win.
She didn't actually stick it.
We'll put it in there.
I
Get you another one
I will
anyway.
take it.
It was good to meet you guys.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was very nice meeting you.
Me too.
Oh,
Me too.
and thank you for
So-
holding the prize.
Oh, we feel so honored.
I think they said they were gonna come down and help us in Brazil building
Yeah,
the boat.
yeah.
Next,
we'll
next
be
week,
there.
right?
Yeah, that's right.
Next week.
We're flying in next week. We'll see you there.
All right.
Oh man, yeah,
That
this
was
is fun.
Sailing Yaba, by the way.
Yeah, check them out.
One
Very
of the,
cool.
Clip of the year.
Yep.
They're building rebuilding a badass boat.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. So we're almost out. We fly out this afternoon after a quick lunch with some family we have on the East Coast here, and
And then,
back to the boat, and we'll probably sleep for about a month, I figure,
unless there's more whales.
or somewhere else to
We're gonna
sail
swim
to.
with whales.
So we'll probably sleep for 2 days and start sailing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun too.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Oh my god. Ready to go back to the boat?
I am actually really ready to go back to the boat.
Yeah. You tired?
That was amazing. It was it beat my expectations for sure. And I'm also more tired than I thought it'd be. Probably because my energy level was really high, my excitement level was so high the whole time that I'm just like, I'm ready to crash.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm ready to crash too, and everyone was like, "Are you guys jet lagged?" And I was like, "I don't even think we had a moment
To
even
be
get
jet-lagged.
jet lagged.
No,
We'll get
no.
jet lagged when we get back."
Yeah, we're gonna have 3 days of jet lag when we get back.
But it was really awesome. It was so amazing to see all of our fans and all the other
Guys,
channels.
that was cool. That
Yeah.
really blew me away.
Yeah.
It was way, way more than what I expected, and
Completely.
just a huge thanks to anybody that came out.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are watching and see this. That
Yeah.
from the bottom of our hearts, we said thank you to your face, but wow,
It
that
really
was cool.
means a lot.
Really means a lot to us.
Yeah. Thank you guys
Yeah.
so much for following the adventures. So I'm gonna sleep now.
Yeah.
We did it. We did all of them. Now we need a horse.